name's Adam Tierney. I'm one of the designer directors at WayForward Technologies. I've been here since 2004, and Lit is our most recent unique original property. The basic story of Lit is that you have Jake, who's a slightly emo high school teenager who gets caught in his high school when it's overrun by dark creatures. The only two survivors are Jake and his girlfriend Rachel. So he spends the entire game trying to find her and really trying to have this reunion at the end of the game. Jake is an avatar. He has to move around in the environment. So to turn on a light, you have to get Jake safely to that light. So you're kind of dealing with the two different principles in there. You're dealing with Jake, who you have to protect, and then you have to deal with the light sources, which you have to turn on to get across the room.
My name is Matt Bozon. I'm the creative director at WayForward. Really early on, we wanted to do something that was very unusual, so we didn't want to do anything just too typical. We toyed with a lot of ideas. Ultimately, we landed on Lit, mostly because of Adam's passion for that game.
We put our hearts on this one. We tried to make something that was very much a love letter to the Wii, that would celebrate everything that was great about the Wii and also play to our interests and hopefully the interests of the fans. The process of developing the game was kind of an interesting one. It started very small as just an experiment in trying kind of a horror demo on the Wii. We knew we wanted to do something with light versus dark.
Manipulating those two elements to create areas of safety and areas of danger. It's a very basic, abstract type of game concept, and then he just put all of these creepy elements on top of it.
For the creatures in the game, we knew we wanted to do something unique. We wanted them to be dark representations of teachers and faculty members to kind of mirror Jake's apprehension about the school. He's not a great student. He doesn't want to be there. So it makes sense that his primal enemy would be these evil versions of the principal and the janitor and the English teacher that always flunks him on his tests. But we didn't really have a visual style predefined on there. I've long been a fan of Singaporean artist Fu Sui Chin, who usually goes by FSC. She just made perfect sense to design our creatures. We ended up giving her very little direction, and her designs are just incredibly wild and charismatic, and we tried to represent them as best as we could in the game. For the control scheme, we decided that we wanted to have a very distinct difference between Jake and the player. So the Wii remote offers the nunchuck attachment, which is fantastic because you can basically relegate Jake to one side. You can relegate the remote to the other side.
My name's John Beck. I'm the CEO of WayForward. We have around 60 people working full-time. I'll do the business development, I negotiate the contracts, I make sure that the talented people here have everything they need to thrive, and it's a real privilege. We've got an amazing group of people that we've assembled over a decade.
I think games are getting very unique recently. You see so much indie game making now and so much interesting ideas, and people are not remaking the same games over and over. They're trying new things, and a big part of that is platforms like wiiware, where they're minimal risk. You can create a game, have it to download, not worry about how well it's going to hold up in a brick and mortar store or how long its shelf life is, and really find an audience because it's this little kind of niche environment. To basically take the survival horror atmosphere and transpose that over rigid puzzle gaming is something that would really fit the wiiware system, that you can immediately jump into it. It's something a little bit unique. It's something that hasn't been done before. It's very different. It's very odd. It's sometimes very challenging, but I think you guys are going to like it.